my dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India, my dear lovely children of my beloved country, India, and my mother and father of my beloved country, India. Myself, Deepak Kumar Bakshi, residing at Patliputra, the capital city of Bihar, the heart place of our country, India, and mother of democracy in India, and also the land of Buddha in our beloved country, India, that's Bharatvarsh. Once again, I wish you all success in our life, in your life, with a great zeal and enthusiasm for a happy, prosperous, peaceful and successful life, for the benefit of society, for the benefit of country, and also for the benefit of the mankind. My dear friend and my dear brother and sister of our beloved country, India, once again I realize my vision, that is your vision, that is our vision, Vision 2047, for a developed, superpower, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, as you know, on the occasion of Golden Jubilee ceremony of our independence in 1997, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former President of India, first realized the Vision 2020 for next 25 years by 2022. Now, after celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in 2022, we are moving towards a golden destination of Azadi Ka Shatabdi Samaroh from 2022 to 2047 with a mission and Vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear friend, I congratulate all of you. We the people of India, the 1.5 billion plus people of our country, for participating in the second movement of our independence with a mission and Vision 2047 for a developed, superpower, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, you know, our vision consists of 10 commandments. That is, first, unity and integrity. Second, agriculture and industry. Third, science and technology. Fourth, health and education. Fifth, peace and tranquility. Sixth, development and management. Seventh, strategy and space. Eighth, energy and economy. Ninth, ecology and environment. And last but not least, the heritage and happiness. Happiness in our mind, happiness in our body, and happiness in our soul, for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of family, for the benefit of the country, and even for the benefit of the mankind in the world. My dear friend, with these 10 commandments, with these 10 goals, we the people of India, under constitution of our country, moving towards a golden tomorrow for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of our family, for the benefit of our society, and also for the benefit of our country, with a mission, with a vision 2047, to celebrate the centenary year of our independence on the 15th of August 2047 by hosting our national flag with chanting Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata. My dear brother and sister, as you know, the unity and integrity of the family, of the society, and of the country must be realized for a developed nation, for a superpower nation, for a self-reliant nation, and also for a transformed and peaceful nation. The nation of billion plus people, the nation of diverse society, the nation of Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai. हम सब हैं भाई भाई. My dear friend, with a great message of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, of Satyam Meva Jayate, of one family, one earth and one future, we are moving towards a golden era of peace, not war, with greater unity and integrity for the sake of our country, with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. As you know, unity and integrity of a country are must, are essential part of our life for a developed nation. So we must unite, we must integrate our people, we must cooperate, we must work together, we must live together, we must eat together, we must discuss together, and also we must decide together for a great nation, for a transformed nation, for a developed nation, and also for a peaceful nation, with a mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, agriculture and industry both are very essential part of a developed nation. You know, agriculture is the fine culture, is the only culture in our nation for a developed society, for a developed country, for a developed family. So, we must move towards a green revolution for food and water security, for natural resource security, to feed the people of our country, to drink the water to people of our country, to provide clothes and habitat to our people of our country, with a mission and vision 2047. With the second green revolution, we must work for a natural farming, for a organic farming, and also for a sustainable farming, to achieve the goal of sustainable and inclusive development, the goal of self-reliant in agriculture. As in agriculture, the industrial growth is very essential for a great nation. When we have a greater infrastructure in industrial growth, from villages to cities and mega cities, from a small scale industries to MSME to mega industry, for elevation of poverty, for generation of employment, and for the food and water and natural resource security, for a great nation, Bharatvarsh, for the benefit of our society, family and country, with a mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, the science and technology, research and development in science and technology with modern technology is very important for a great and developed nation. With scientific and technological innovation, with scientific and technological revolution, the revolution in information and communication technology, the revolution in nano and hydrogen technology, the green and clean technology, the revolution in modern technology like artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, 3D printings, and various fields in space research and development. With the scientific and technological, with engineering and modern technology movement, we will achieve the goal of self-reliant nation, of great nation, of a developed nation by 2047 with a mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, peace and tranquility is also very essential part for a developed country. When we have peace in our mind, peace in our body, and peace in our spirit, that is soul, when we have peace in our family, peace in our society, peace in our country, and peace in the whole world, then we achieve the goal of a developed country, a self-reliant country, and also a transformed country, a peaceful country, a knowledge-based society, knowledge-based country, with a great vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, this is the era of dialogue, not confrontation. This is the era of peace, not war. So peace and tranquility must be granted in our society, in our family, in our country, and even in our whole world. For sustainable development goal, for sustainable and inclusive development and management, for a great India, for a transformed India, and also for a peaceful India. My dear friend, the development and management both are pillar of a great society, of a great country. The Sustainable Development Goal promulgated by United Nations Organization for poverty alleviation, for health and education, for better communication with greater innovation is must for a developed society, for a developed country, and even for a developed world. The development in infrastructure like roadways, railways, airways, waterways, and even e-ways to connect the people, to connect the city, and to connect the mega cities, to create an infrastructure for benefit of society, for the benefit of country. With greater management for disaster resilient nation, the disaster risk management for natural and man-made disasters like earthquake, cyclones, global warming, as well as global cooling, the high-speed fire, heat waves, cool waves, the lightning, wildlife fires, along with floods and droughts for the benefit of society. And nowadays the climate change mitigation with greater scientific solution, with sustainable development and inclusive management are essential for a developed society, for a developed country, with a mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, as you know, health and education are also very important for a developed society, for a developed country. We must create an ecosystem of better health and educational infrastructure to save our life, to save the life of our 1.5 billion plus people of India, to save the knowledge-based ecosystem structure by creating an infrastructure in educational and health infrastructure from villages to cities and mega cities. The public health centers in villages to medical colleges, hospitals in cities, and All India Institute of Medical Sciences with greater research and development institution to create a health infrastructure for healthy and wealthy nation, for a superpower nation, for a developed nation, for a self-reliant nation. As health is important, then education is very important. We must create an infrastructure in villages for elementary education, schools, with high schools, middle schools, colleges, polytechnics, ITIs, medical and engineering colleges, research and development, triple ITs, Indian Institute of Management and skill development centers with scientific and technological temperament for the benefit of family, for the benefit of society, and also for the benefit of country, with a mission, vision 2047 for a developed superpower, self-reliant and transformed India. My dear friend, as you know, the strategy in defense the strategy for greater security, the strategy for better sustainable and inclusive development and management are very important. With research and development in space technology to save our borders, with Army, Air Force and Navy peoples in Himalayan region, in northern and northeast India, the coastal region in eastern and western part of our country, the southern part with Hind Mahasagar, Arab Mahasagar and Bengal ki khadi, the Bay of Bengal, the Sea of Arab, the Sea of Hind are very important to save the lifestyle in the environment for the people of our country, for 1.5 billion plus people of our country. The strategy to mitigate internal and external disturbances, the neighbors, countries, interference in our borders, to save the unity and integrity of our country, of our people of India, is very important. As strategy is very important, then research and development with technological and scientific temperament in space technology are also very important. You know, our country is moving towards a golden era of space technology with the success of Chandrayaan, Suryayaan, Samudrayaan and target of establishing the Indian Space Center, the target of hoisting the flag, the national flag on the surface of moon, the target of L11 point, to create an ecosystem in research and development about solar system, about various planets in our cosmos. So, a strategy as well as space research and development are very important for a developed nation, for a superpower nation, for a self-reliant nation, and also for a transformed nation like India. My dear friend, energy and economy are most favorable and important factors in our country, for a developed country. When we achieve the goal of self-reliance in energy sector with fuel, fertilizer and foods, with green and clean energy like hydrogen and semiconductors, with conventional as well as non-conventional energy like solar energy, like wind energy, like atomic energy, nuclear energy, like water energy, like thermal energy, and also like sustainable energy for the benefit of society, for the benefit of country, and also for the benefit of the people of 1.5 billion plus nation like India. My dear friend, as energy is important, then economy is also very important for a developed nation. You know, we are proud of our nation to achieve the goal of 5th economy in the world nowadays. Now our target is to achieve the goal of third economy with greater GDP growth along with 10 to 20% per annum GDP growth, along with 1 lakhs to 20 lakhs per annum per capita income, along with sustainable and inclusive management of our economy, along with the greater achievement of 5 to 10 to 20 and even 35 to 40 trillion dollar economy by 2047 to achieve the goal of Vision 2047 for a developed nation, for a self-reliant nation, for a transformed nation, and also for a peaceful nation. To lead the society, to lead the family, to lead the country, and also to lead the continent Asia, and even to lead the whole world with the mission and vision 2047. My dear friend, ecology and environment are also very, very important for a sustainable and inclusive growth, for sustainable development and inclusive management, for the society, for the family, and also for the country like India. My dear friend, we must create an ecosystem of ecological and environmental balance, balance between development and environment, balance between development and ecology, balance between development and wildlife culture, balance between biodiversity and development, and also balance between the natural resource management and natural resource development. To save the planet Earth, to save the green and clean environment, to save our family, our society, and even our country. My dear friend, my dear brother and sister, we must conserve, preserve, protect our ecology, our environment, our biodiversity, our wildlife, our natural resource for the benefit of society, for the benefit of country, and also for the benefit of mankind. With the mission, vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed nation. My dear friend, the last but not least, our 10 commandments feature our heritage and happiness. We must conserve, preserve, protect our natural heritage, our architectural heritage, our cultural heritage, with glorious cultural civilization, with glorious democratic and sovereign nation, with glorious unity among diversity nation, with glorious past and glorious present for a glorious future. With the message of Satyameva Jayate, with the message of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, with the message of peace, truth and non-violence, with the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and also with the message of one earth, one family and one future. To create an ecosystem to achieve the goal of Vishwaguru for the benefit of our family, for the benefit of our society, and also for the benefit of great nation like India. My dear friend, heritage conservation is important, then happiness index in our body, mind and souls, spirit, in our family, in our society and in our nation must for a sustainable and development management, a sustainable and inclusive development. The happiness index in our society as well as in our country for a developed nation with a mission and vision 2047 for unity and integrity of our country, for agriculture and industrial growth in our country, for science and technology development in our country, for health and education infrastructure in our country, for peace and tranquility in our country, along with in the world, for development and management in our country, for a strategy and space research in our country, and also for ecology and environment in our country. With these 10 commandments of our Vision 2047, the heritage and happiness are very most important part of our 10 commandments, most important goals. The 10 goals of our 10 commandments of our Vision 2047, we must work along with 1.5 billion plus people of our country with a mission and Vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. My dear brother and sister and my dear lovely children of our beloved country, and my dear father and mother, my dear daughters and sons of our beloved country India, once again I welcome all of you. I wish all of you for a happy, prosperous, peaceful life, and also for a greater participation in the second movement of our independence to celebrate the centenary year of our independence on the 15th of August 2047 by hoisting our national flag with chanting the Jana Gana Mana along with 1.5 billion plus people for the benefit of family, for the benefit of society and also for the benefit of country like India, Bharatvarsh, with a mission and vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant, transformed and peaceful India. सबके हृदय में सर्वदा संवेदना का दाह हो, हमको तुम्हारी चाह हो, तुमको हमारी चाह हो। मेरे नौजवान साथी, मेरे भाइयों एवं बहनों, मेरे भारतवर्ष के लाडले दुलारे बच्चों, आइए और आजादी के शताब्दी समारोह मनाने हेतु स्वतंत्रता के इस द्वितीय आंदोलन में शरीक होकर एक नए भारतवर्ष की रचना करने का संकल्प लीजिए। मिल के चलिए, खिल के चलिए और दिल से चलिए। My dear friend, my dear brother and sister, once again I welcome you in the movement of second revolution, in the movement of second independence, in the movement of second mission, vision 2047 for a developed, superpowered, self-reliant and transformed nation. By 2047, to celebrate the centenary year of our independence, my dear friend, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। जय भारतवर्ष, जय हम भारत के लोग। जय 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 हे अधिनायक, जय हे।